Hello, my name is Wade. This is another little showcase video. This time I'm showcasing a game from a game jam, a 48-hour game jam that I made with two teammates back in spring 2025, so about a year ago from now. Um, the prompt for this game jam was a platformer where you couldn't jump. There was no jumping allowed. And so me and my teammates, we were recently inspired by this other indie game called Peak, and we wanted to kind of make an inverse of that, where instead of going up, you go down. And also, right, this is a 2D game rather than 3D. Now let me show it to you. So this is the game. One of my teammates made the character and the climbing, and another teammate made this grappling mechanic where you can grapple up the wall and whatnot. Regarding the player, I made the health systems and initial movements, but I didn't make the sprite animation or anything like that. I also designed this entire level, and I made that pit sign, which is, not much, right? So this is just a little puzzle platformer. I had to make this level pretty haphazardly because in our very limited time frame, one of my teammates accidentally overwrit my work, and I had to redo the entire level again. Um, so I believe there's fall damage. I don't know if there's a health anywhere. It might just be, if you take damage, you die. I'm not really entirely sure. I'm totally dead here, though. Ooh, I'm not dead. Okay. I feel like there should have been fall damage on that, but hey, it's been a long time. So, yeah, as you can see, there's a stamina bar. Stamina goes down while you're climbing. So you have to kind of, it's a little more of like a puzzle platformer than anything, really. Now let me, I believe there's a, whoop. Okay, so no damage there. There must not be a health system. For reasons I cannot remember. I remember there being a health system. Maybe that got deleted as well. Because a lot of our stuff got overwritten in GitHub fairly late into the project. Like we were pretty screwed by that. I'm trying to just die at this point to see if I can. No, it doesn't seem like I can. Okay. Well, I guess this is a no death showcase. I mean, really, I just wanted to. And there's platforms that get destroyed after a second. Really, I just wanted to show this little project because this is the first game jam I ever worked on, along with both my teammates. I believe it was also their first ever game jam, and only 48 hours during a school semester. It's definitely not our best work. I was almost. Oh, you can die. Okay, there you go. So there's fall damage. I was beginning to doubt. So yeah, that was the death animation. Pretty cool. Now let me actually finish this now and beat it. Um, but yeah, this one, ooh, not dead. This one, it was a bit of a rockier game jam than the other game jams I've done since. Mainly just because none of us really knew what we were doing, and we had very little time. And there was pain points such as getting all of our work deleted pretty late into the project, which was yeah, definitely not the best feeling. But still, I mean, I think we what is happening here? I think we came up with a decent concept. It's just could have been a better execution. I mean, as you can see, I made all the level design here. I mapped stuff out originally, and I had like an annotated map, and it made a lot more sense. But then, upon having to redo everything, I was just scrambling and oh, that's the health system. I remember now. Once you take damage, that's the max stamina, right? So we took damage. Now we can only ever have a max stamina of 65, limiting how far we can climb. Yeah, now it goes to 100. Okay, I knew there was a health system because I made it, and I was like, yeah, I was beginning to think it got deleted as well. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, so that's another failure. Please tell me there's a kill zone and I don't just fall infinitely. Okay, I totally do. Well, oh no. But there's no reset. Wow, okay. Yeah, this was, as you can tell, a very rough game jam. I mostly just did the level design and the health system for the player. Um, I would have liked to finish it. You know what? Let me reload it. We got to finish this. At least once. Um, I think the coolest, our more experienced teammate that made the sprite animation and the grappling itself, I thought that was very cool. I ended up working with him in future game jams. Yeah, great guy. What's up with the... Why does it push me like that? Super weird. I can't remember what happened with these platforms that get destroyed. I don't know why they just... There's such a massive gap between it and the player. Like, why I float like that. No clue, to be honest. But, it's a cool idea. It's a cool feature to have. Come on. Yeah, and of course, as you can probably guess, I didn't really have any time to fine tune this level and test it and make sure it worked nicely. As you can tell, it doesn't work the best always. Sometimes the player just gets stuck. But yeah, I think I'm trying to remember what I originally envisioned. I was trying to emulate the idea of peak level design in a 2D space as much as possible, while also you're going down rather than up. And this is the ending. What a awesome ending screen. Okay, so that was Pit. And yeah, this was probably one of my most novice projects, but it was still fun, something to have under my belt. Not bad at all. And yeah, I think I learned from it quite a bit. The importance of GitHub and not overwriting it, even though I didn't overwrite, but you know what I mean. Just it was the first time I worked with more than one other person in GitHub, so that communication is nice to learn. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you for watching.